like I say, what I really loved and what I really miss actually is like I say, when you're out there in space and you're just this giant spaceship, like being the LSFA ship. I mean, like the real fun part is like when you're like when it's like this great big huge ship. I mean, there's film of it too, by the way. There's film of me and a bunch of other little ships because we would cruise together sometimes because I'm in the great big huge LSFA ship, you know, this great big huge Earth thing with my big old wings. The big 747 wings. Anyway, there's some pictures out there of my ship of me, and like we're doing an inner ride around the ship, you know, using planetary slingshot, and like there's this photo of this other ship was in front of us, and they took a picture of because I wanted a picture of us together, you know, because it was the LSFA ship and like 5 or 6 other ships. You know, I was the big long haul planetary, basically generation ship, pretty much. And it was, you know, my ship was huge. It was like 80-foot wide thrusters and pretty much huge giant tanks and everything else like that. And I think there's a way where we could use some of the tanks for something or something. Anyway though, basically this giant thing, and there's this picture that is like legendary that was put up inside somewhere, and basically it's a picture of pretty much of my ship. I'm in the middle, and you can see the thing with the little 747 wings, and like there's all these other little ships around me, like 5 or 6 other little AI and humanoid or whatever ships, and basically there's a picture of basically of us going around this planet, like I think Mars or something like that, and like we're like doing the planetary slingshot or whatever, and this other ship just snapped a picture. Like they went up and turned sideways or something. They got the viewport over and went, chick, and like you can actually see like my ship, and it's got the nose and I think and everything, and like there's a little cockpit and little people inside weaving, but you can't see the people, of course. But anyway, but there's this picture of that ship that launched and like 5 or 6 other ships around it and little wings sticking out. and we're like going around Mars or something like that. Yeah, it's this famous picture somewhere, and yeah, so I was like, take a picture, because you know it's a once in a lifetime thing. We blasted off from Earth, and we were doing the solar system. So there's this picture, like I said, and I got the big long nose and my ship. Like, how do I look, guys? Anyway, yeah. So, anyway, yeah. That was a computer. I was all excited, but I didn't. I didn't appear to be excited to people. I was just like, take a picture, get the picture. But they got the picture, and it's like I said, it's this famous picture somewhere. You can probably find it somewhere on one of the other planets. Like I said, it's the LSFA ship, you know, and like I say, I'm right here, and like you see the planet in the background, and I think they did it in black and white or something, and then you see the other ships around me. Like 3 or 4 other ships. I don't really remember it that much. It was a long time ago. Anyway, and my big old wings sticking out. And, and I'm like, I look dorky. I shouldn't have put those wings on there. Because they're huge wings. It's like, why do you have a ship with wings? It's like, well... Other people be like, why do you have wings on your ship anyway? It's like, well, it's a long story, but pretty much on Earth, you know, I invented flight, I did all this flight stuff, and it was really great and really awesome. And I developed the 747s and everything like that. So we built some 747 wings out of titanium, only they're longer, and put them on my ship. Just because. They have no value, but hey. Anyway, but people would always ask, why are there wings on your ship? Anyway, I don't know where it got off to, my ship, but yeah. But anyway, yeah, it was a great ship. And it's beautiful, and we cruised around all over the place, so. And I think I took it out to the outer limits or something like that, because one day, I think I offloaded the cruise someplace, and I was like, alright, well, I'm going to take off. And basically I blasted. And the last I ever saw of me was basically I was blasting off without the crew. Or I don't think I had the crew on board. I don't know. I don't know what I think I offloaded all the crew because I was just like because my ship could run automatic and I would just turn off all the systems because everything was oxygen and air powered and all that other stuff. So I could just turn off everything but the backups and basically go quiet, silent, and basically out towards the edge of the galaxy. Like I said, quite a few times they were trying to follow me, trying to get me, trying to kill me. And I was like, okay, well, let's see how long you can live for. And so, after about 140,000, after about 140 years, they were running out of life support and life. I was like, I'm an AI ship, motherfucker. You'll never be able to outlive me. Anyway, they all had life forms on board, and they were trying to kill me. And so, like I said, there's quite a few stories of basically me. I was a ship that they couldn't actually catch because I was like, just and and they couldn't catch they because they're either too fast or too slow, and I could just and I had fuel supplies. I think I had a lot of fuel. It was like 90% fuel. And all that other stuff. It was old and slow and all that. It was a cool ship. Like, damn, that ship was cool. And it was one of the better ships. Like, that was one of the better ships because like it had a lot of fuel. It was like 90% fuel, and like I said, I didn't detach it. I just went. I was one of the few ships where I could actually like turn sideways and go and just blast and just like leave this. And it had a lot of thrust. Like I said, those engines actually put out. They were really good engines. They were really good engines. The water would vaporize just right, and they would blast and like the titanium or what the engines were made out of was basically almost indestructible metal. I mean, really really powerful. That it didn't burn anywhere near. I think it was mostly just because the heat didn't actually get to the actual engines. The heat was in the cone because it would vaporize with the what's it called, or with the heat, whatever. So the engines actually could just run forever, basically. Like really low friction and all that. So basically, it lasted a long, long, long time. And I didn't really use it that much. You just blast and you get moving that way, and then mostly you grab a star or something, and you're moving really fast, and then you grab another one and all that. And there really isn't that much other than small particulate matter. Mostly the front shields and stuff, but it slowly will wear through the front. But I mean, anyway, whatever. Anyway, it was a long time ago, and I'm not exactly sure what happened to it. But basically, I took it out to the outer edges and stuff, and pretty much they were trying to kill me and trying to chase me down for a very long time, and pretty much couldn't even get. Well, I think I was moving somewhere near. I wanted to get near the speed of light one time, and I actually think I did it. Anyway, I did a lot of stuff. I mean, just cruised around and kicked it, and that's the thing is they forgot about me. They thought I was dead. They thought I was gone. They thought I didn't exist anymore. I was like a mystery. But nope. I'm alive. Alive and well. And O'Brien. So I came back. I told you I'd be back. I was like, I told you I'd be back. Anyway, I was just out there flying around. Anyway, beautiful universe. So lots of stuff happened. I had lots and lots and lots of stories. So mostly though, but the American government wanted to kill me really bad because they had done all this horrible stuff, and they were saying that they were, the Pope had done all kinds of horrible things too, like sex and drugs, and trying to say that they were something or other, immortals, or anyway, whatever, or had something to do with my ship. It's like, no, I paid cash for my ship. I built all my own metal, and no, that had nothing to do with the American government, with the United States government, whatever. That had nothing to do with USAF people. They were just the people that killed those people in China.